Hello, welcome to Color All the Things with Melissa. I have a new pencil set. I had some money in my PayPal account, and Blick takes PayPal. And so I got some pencils. I've had a handful of pencils. Oops, I just dropped something. I've had a handful of pencils for a while now. I like them. I've never used the Bordeaux Red. But I liked them. They're kind of hard. Ooh, I just snapped them. Like, I'm just destroying my stuff today. Tomorrow I will not be able to live stream. My husband will be home. I've got an appointment in the afternoon. So I'm just recording stuff tonight. Might go up tonight, might go up tomorrow. We'll see. But here we are. It's the lovely, lovely pencils. So there's tray 1. Lift up and out. And there's lovely tray 2. In order. Weird. Alright. Tray 2 is not in order. We'll see how tray 1 does. I copied already into my book pencil names off the back. So I was going to do a little bit of swatching. I'll fast forward through the swatch, or I'll skip. I'll just pause this recording until I'm done and then move on. And then I was going to do some coloring in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly with it. I thought that would be fun. So let me find a place to put these. Oh Lord, I don't have enough room. Okay, so you can go here. You can go here. Not that you can do a whole lot with white, but we're going to start with white. Oh look, there's nothing there. That's okay. So let's see, where did I put the Blicks I had? Right there. I had some open stock Blick. So that's okay. So white, and then we go with cream. So it is a rounded edge in the bottom, full barrel color. They all say Blick Studio. I have a couple that say Utrecht color. It's the same company. They're both made in the Czech Republic, so you can see it's darn near the same printing on the back. So on the back, I assume this is the number for the pencil, and then some barcode stuff and Czech Republic. It has the name, the color name, in 2 different spots. So down at the end, oh, this is a terrible one to do. Let's do this one. So up at the top, down at the end, Blick Studio in the middle. None of them are capped, but you can see how big that core is. That's a pretty huge core. They're not all the same size. And the cores aren't all the same size. Interesting. That's alright. They're a wax-based pencil. They're the Studio Artist Grade. I did not see anything about light fastness. It says fade resistant on the tin. So I assume that has something to do with light fastness, but I didn't see anything on the back. So, light yellow. These are harder, like I said, these are harder pencils. They're not the soft butter of Prisma's yellow. Just making sure I'm doing the right thing since they're not in order. They remind me of Polychromos dark yellow. They do pump out some pigment, though. I'll give them that. But not quite as much as Canary Yellow. Not quite as much as Polychromos. And this Canary Yellow feels a little like I'm having to work for it. I got these just to play with, just to see. Dark orange, maybe it'll have some colors I don't have. Do you see what I did? That's supposed to be Naples Yellow. See, I told you they were out of order. There we go, Naples Yellow. I'm just moving along like I know what the heck I'm doing. Ah, Lordy. Naples Yellow. Try that again. This is a crumbly one. Naples Yellow. Really got to pay attention. So now it says beige. Where's my beige? Beige. I don't know why beige would be right there. So, beige. Light orange. Cad orange. Where's my cadmium orange? There's cadmium orange. Cadmium orange. Ooh, light orange and cadmium orange look exactly the same. Are they really? Just about. Yeah. Alright. So I'm actually going to pause it here. And I'll pick you back up after I'm done. Just because as I'm going, I'm actually going to put them in a roll-up that I have. So I'll be right back. Maybe. Alright. I am back. As you can see, it was a few seconds for you. Messed up. But it was about 10 minutes. I finished a swatch chart. Couple things I want to say. First of all, get it out of this tin. This lid doesn't stay very well, and these are super flimsy things. So if you can, get it out of the tin. Not worth it. I wanted to go flip it over to look at something on the back, and the lid fell off on me. So unless you're really good at carrying things and not letting them fall, which I am not good at, there you go. So just a quick look at the back. I say professional grade, highly pigmented. They're fairly pigmented. I will give them that. I didn't have trouble getting pigment out except for a bit on the Naples Yellow. Everything else was fine. Silky smooth color laydown. Again, pretty okay. Brilliant balanced shades. We'll go through and I'll tell you where I don't think it's balanced. And by balance, I mean like a good selection of colors. Rich fade resistant colors. This gives absolutely no information on light fastness. So if that is something you're concerned about, contact Blick directly. Because fade resistant doesn't necessarily mean super light fast. Toss that away. So here's the colors. I will say, oh, that's my alarm going off. Let me turn it off. I'm gonna take medicine. So going through this, there are some colors that are alike, super alike, enough alike that if you just laid them next to each other, I would not be able to tell them apart. Holy crud, my hands are ridiculous. The lighting is so freaking bad. Hold on. let me fix this. It's evening, so you know, it's not going to be. It's not going to be like awesome, but come on, man. There we go. Okay, that's better. I'm not going to let it flip back and in. So anyway, the light orange and the cadmium orange looked alike. The light violet and the red violet are extremely similar. They don't look so much on camera, but in person it was hard to tell the difference. This is not what I would consider Delft Blue. That is a grape color. So some of their names are off for me because I'm used to polychromos or Prismacolor. So some of the names feel off to me. There was a big weird thing going on with the permanent blue, Prussian blue, and indigo. These three are all extremely similar. I find the brown and light brown to be really similar. Some of the grays look similar. I don't know why people or why these companies keep insisting on putting in silver and gold pencils. There are two other colors I'm sure you can find that would be so much better to put in. I did dig the olive green light and the dark olive green. Those were two really nice colors. The olive green light actually reminds me of the polychromos earth green. So I'm going to take these colors and I'm going to set this aside. I still need to be able to see it though, so I'm going to set aside Book Open. I can set it somewhere. I'm going to take the pencils. I put them in my Galaxy wrap, as this is the only spare one I have. So I have wrapped them up all nice and pretty in the Galaxy wrap. I'm just going to put it up here. Now grab Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. Let me move you. I need a bigger desk. That's what I need. I need a bigger desk. Let's move you up. Let's find out what we want to color in here. Not that page. That one's already done. I can work in the Wonder Room. That'll be just fine. Let's zoom in if we can. If I can. Can I do it? Let's see. Grab my mouse here. Let's just zoom in right here on this Tiffany lamp and these things right here. Let's just see. Let's do us a red. Let's go with Carmine red. I'm going to grab that. I'm not really going to sharpen them. I'm actually going to take the vermilion too. I did find with these pencils that, oh, maybe I do need to sharpen. I'm not getting in there the way I want to. I did find with these pencils though that the hardness varied almost wildly from pencil to pencil. Some were super soft, like touch it and it's butter. Some were really, really hard. Some were crumbly. Some were. So these pencils have their own personality. That's for dang sure. So I'm going to try blendability and all that fun stuff. So I'm just taking 2 different reds. Just kind of give a mix there. I did like the black. The black was nice. It was a very true black. Sharpening. Probably should have done this, but gosh, to sharpen 72 pencils. So I'm just going in. The black was nice and black. Oh, I did drop my white pen, my white gel. So I'm just going to take my gel pen and give it some highlight. Just like that. Let's see, what background color do I want? I'm going to go green. Let's go super green and go with the Bice green. No. Take that back. Let's go pea green. Again, sharpen, because that's just what we're going to do. So I'm just going to flow out. And these kind of have a feel like, I don't know, maybe the Ergo Softs? The Staedtler Ergo Softs? Not bad. I will say I'm not as pleased with these as I hoped I would be. They're not horrible pencils by any stretch of the imagination. They're good. They're fairly inexpensive. I think I paid $46. But like I said, I had money burning in my PayPal account. So can't even see it. Cool. Let's see. Let's do. I kind of want to do the Tiffany lamp. I kind of want to do it in gray. Like, ooh, maybe like a rubbed bronze. Let's see, the burnt umber, the black, and the dark brown. Let's get those. And do kind of like a rubbed bronze thing. And to me, that's a Tiffany lamp. Whether or not it actually is, I don't know, but that's what I'm going with. These sharpen like a dream, I will say. They sharpen up pretty good. So, all right. So let's do, maybe even get a dark ochre in here. It's a little space, I know, and I'm doing a lot of colors for a little space, but I'm trying for a specific look. I actually think the lamp is and the fishbowl are kind of the focal points right in this little area. So I really want it to look good. So I'm going to go all over with the dark ochre. Just going to do one little spot at a time because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. Go in with the burnt umber. I'm just going to pull it in from these little lines here. If you've ever seen like a rubbed bronze or oiled, I guess they call them oiled bronze. They have a high shine, but they also have some super deep shadows, dark colors. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. And even with light shining on it, this is not blending well, y'all. Now, I know a lot of people will do the blend test and the black and white tests and all those erasability tests and all that fun stuff. I'm doing a practical test. Because I mean, all that stuff can look really good until you like go to color and you're just like, oh, this is not blending good. Oh man. Maybe it's the paper. So I'll do this. Didn't even press that hard. I had to press harder because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. That's not even the look I'm going for. Let's see. Let's go back in with the dark brown. Oh, guys. I'm actually kind of sad. Kind of sad. I have a Blick blender here too. I don't know why I have it, but I do. Let's see, let me sharpen it, make sure I get stuff off of there. My daughter used it last, so goodness only knows what she's got on there. I don't even know what's in this blender pencil. I just know it's the Blick blender. Studio blender. It still isn't the look I'm going for, and I'm actually like peeling up paper. Seriously? Oh, and it's like, oh, I'm not impressed, y'all. Not even. It's like coming off. Why? Oh, no. Let me try. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a different, let me zoom out. I'm going to get a different book. Be right back. Okay. I got My Foxes and Fairies by Meredith Dillman. This is a Create Space book. So, paper's not going to be all that good. Let me find. I tried doing marker. I don't even know. Oh, I was using my Lyra's, which was working out pretty good. I did finish that one. That was cute. Those were Derwent artists. Let's see. I don't want to do a snow scene. Let's just. Let's just see. I know it's terrible trying to pick a page. Just to. Here. Nice and easy. There we go. Nice and easy. Chicken squeezy. Lemon squeezy. Whatever this squeezy is. So let me put some stuff back so I'm not like hunting for it. So let's see. All right. Let's do a nice. Oh. Let's do the Delft Blue. Sorry, y'all. Delft Blue and Violet. turning violet, Violet. Oh, I grabbed Mountain Blue. Why'd I do that? Delft Blue. I'm going to do some of the, try this flower right here. That's it. Let's just see how it works on Create Space. Oh, currently, these are really not making me happy. So let's see. I'm not doing heavy pressure. This is one of those pencils that has a really soft core to it. So that was dark, or that was Delft Blue and Violet. I'll come out. Oh, Create Space. This is working beautiful. Beautiful. Take my white, see how the white blends it. It's not bad at all. I kind of like that. Why couldn't you do that on my other paper, huh? Silly Blick. Silly Blick. Well, that's interesting. The white does a lot to blend, does little. It's a very, very, very transparent white. I wouldn't expect it to do a whole lot for you. But these are really filling in. That Create Space paper is super nice. That's actually really promising. Really promising. They're redeeming themselves. But I would be careful. They are dusty. Like I'm able to move, which I don't like. So this is definitely a pencil you would need tracing paper or something under your hand. Because these are dusty pencils, super dusty. I would say even more so than Prismacolors, but it's a different type of dust. It's not like the wax dust, it's just pigment. It's so weird. These are a different beast altogether, that is for sure. So, if you do decide to get these, good on you. Couple things to watch out for though that I'm noticing is watch your pressure. Just assume they're all super, until you get used to it and know which is which. Just assume they all will be soft core instead of the harder core. So otherwise you'll just go in with like light pressure and next thing you know you have all this pigment on the page that you weren't expecting. So you gotta watch for that. They're paper picky. Let me go into Blender too. Kind of paper picky. They smudge and smear. You'll see I don't like the Blender so much, so I do the white. White is much better at blending than this Blender pencil is. Honestly, I think any Blender pencil work. You don't need each blending pencil per thing. So let's see. So that's, if you can see that, I think that's pretty good. I mean, this is Create Space paper, right? Let's see. How do they work with Gamsol? Put something under here. Get out my Gamsol. Get out my brush. I've got like it's not gonna splash out it's all soaked into these, which is nice. Light to dark, Melissa, light to dark. Just as good using the white or the blender pencil, honestly. Not seeing a whole lot of... It doesn't move like Prisma's, that is for sure, but not a whole lot does. It does melt a little bit. Not enough to where I feel like... I think I'll wipe this on. It doesn't melt enough to where I feel like it makes a difference. I get just fine results with just the white pencil or the blender pencil, or I bet I could use a Prismacolor blender. Do I have a... I don't have my alcohol blender pen. I don't think so. Nope, I don't have my alcohol pen. So I don't know. Let me see. Get my blending stump here. Do I have my... I do. Oh, everything is falling. So I'm gonna just grit off some of that other color. Let's see. Let's do something down here. Well, while the Gamsol is really drying, let's go down here and use our blending stump. Let's see. So this is the Delft Blue, which is actually a purple. Because, you know, that makes sense. I'm telling you, their color choices are so weird. Light violet. Just gonna kind of bring it together, but leave a little bit of soft white space in between. So there's that. Now I'm just gonna take my blending stump and blend. I don't normally do this. This is not a thing I normally do. But with it being so dusty and able to move around, I think that a blending stump will actually be pretty good for this. It seems to be. It's filling in those gaps in the paper just fine. And it's moving a ton of pigment. Like, can you see all of that on there? That's a ton of pigment that were I just to go flick it with my finger, it would just spread all over. So be wary of that. So there you go. There's some tests for you. There's the Blick Studio colored pencils. I am... You get 72 colors. Unfortunately, you get 72 with a few extremely similar colors. So that's a thing. Not necessarily a terribly bad thing. They are different. They're just very similar. If you had the choice between... I don't even want to say. I think it should be your choice. Do I recommend them? Not particularly. But they're really good on CreateSpace. That's really redeeming them, because I've used Crayolas and they're alright. But these... I don't know. I'm going to have to try it out some more. But currently they're low man on the totem pole in my pencil world. And I've got a lot of pencils in my pencil world. So I'm going to do One up, one down. One up, one down. I don't know. I'm really torn. I'm super torn. But it depends on your color style. These are perfectly good pencils. They really are. So take that as you will and have a great day or night, or I don't know, if you're watching this at 3 a.m., have a good 3 a.m.